The following is a production of the Averett Sports Network.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to live coverage of Game 2 of our doubleheader between the Cougars of Averett and the Monarchs of Methodist. Game 3 of our three-game series, finishing up here with Game 3, second game of the doubleheader. Monarchs already took Game 1 of the doubleheader today by a score of 4-1.
Leading off for Methodist in the top of the first inning, the shortstop, number 8.
We'll get to the lineups here as the play is getting ready to get underway. Leading off will be Matthias Carter. He'll be followed by Jacob Austin. Alex Katchler due up third. First pitch from our starter for game 2 of the doubleheader is Ryan Traylor, who moves in from shortstop. First pitch, a ball to Carter. First pitch lined into right field for a base hit. So Carter aboard to get things going here for the Monarchs.
The first baseman, number 19, Jacob Austin.
That'll bring up Jacob Austin. Austin looking for his first hit of the day, went 0 for 5 in Game 1. Shows bunt, drops it down. Traylor will field it. He'll throw to first to Bradshaw for the out, but the sack bunt will move Carter over to second base.
The catcher, number 10,
Here with one out. That'll bring up Alex Katchler. Katchler behind the plate here for Game 2 of the doubleheader. It's been behind the plate all three games of this series. First pitch in the dirt for ball one. Methodist lineup, Carter at shortstop, Austin at first base, Katchler behind the plate, Tucker Criswell on deck. He's playing at third. Rob Wilkerson in left field, Clay Richardson in center, Christian Yarbrough in right. Zach Epperson is the DH in the 8th spot, and Wesley Wall at second base batting ninth as Katchler takes strike one. Tyler Brown getting the start on the mound in Game 2 today for the Monarchs. He enters with a 1-0 record. Get you the Averett defense here in just a second. 1-1 count. Carter dancing around out at second base. Traylor will step off. A little bit different lineup for the Cougars. Averett head coach Kenny Fleming mixing it up a little bit with the lineup. That pitch in the dirt. Good block there behind the plate by Wilson, who gets the start at catcher for the second game after starting the first game. The infield, a little bit different. Chase McKinney still at third base. Then with Traylor on the mound, you have Nate Tuck at shortstop. Justin Murphy getting the start at second base, and Bradshaw again starting at first base for the Cougars. 2-1 pitch on the way and in the dirt again. Makes it 3-1. Your Averett outfield, in left field, Jason Maggs. In center field, Zach DiCarlo, and in right field, Andrew Lancaster. Traylor, 0-2 record this season. Throws back to second base, tagged by Murphy a little late. Looking at Traylor by the numbers this year. 0-2, has a 3.37 earner on average. This is his third start and third overall appearance. Pitched in 10 2/3 innings with 8 strikeouts.
The third baseman, number 12, Tucker.
And Ketchler will draw the walk here. So 2 aboard for the Monarchs here in the top of the first inning. That'll bring up Tucker Criswell. Ball hit out into center field. DiCarlo on the run. It's going to be a tough play. Bounces in front of him, but he may have a play at third, but he overthrows. Will be a single. The runners had to hold up because Carlo nearly got to it. Dropped in just in front of him. Made a good play to try to get the runner on the force out at third. Would have been a fielder's choice. By rule, had he been able to get that throw on target, but instead just a single for Criswell, and the bases are juiced here with 1 out. That'll bring up Rob Wilkerson. Had a good game 1. The lefty looks at ball 1 outside. Wilkerson, a junior out of Wilmington, North Carolina. Came into the day batting .333 on the season. Pops this one up into left field. Maggs giving chase over toward the line. Runner tagging. Throw home. Not going to be in time. Cut off by McKinney. And sac fly will put the Monarchs ahead 1-0 here in the top of the first inning. So Wilkerson gets the job done with the sac fly.
Center fielder, number 5, Clay Richardson.
2 outs for Clay Richardson. All the other runners held up on that last play, by the way. So runners at first and second. Richardson fouls that one out of play. Richardson 1 for 3 in game 1 earlier today. 0-1 pitch in the dirt, blocked by Wilson. Yarborough on deck for the Monarchs. Breaking ball across for strike 2. Ball fouled away as Richardson just got a piece of it. One-two count, 2 outs, and fouled back to the backstop once again. Traylor, junior out of Chesterfield, Virginia. Been a solid starter throughout his career. That one hit out to deep center field. DiCarlo giving chase. He's going to have a hard time getting to that. Can't get to it. That'll bring in at least 2. Throw to third. Safe. And it will be a triple for Richardson.
The right fielder, number 9.
Make it a 3-0 lead here for the Monarchs on the 2-run triple. That ball just got caught up in the wind, which is going out towards his left center. And DiCarlo, good effort to try to track it down. Had to go a long way. Probably about 40, 50 yards. That one fouled out of play as Christian Yarbrough steps in. 0-1 the count. That one fouled off as well. That pitch caught. Yarbrough looking on the inside corner for strike 3, and he'll go down for the third out, but not before the Monarchs take a 3-0 lead here in the top of the first inning. They lead Averett here in Game 2 of our doubleheader. And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Averett down 3-0. And leading off will be Jason Maggs. Maggs hitting in the leadoff spot today, playing left field. He's followed by Nate Tuck at shortstop, Chase McKinney at third, Tanner Bradshaw at first, Andrew Lancaster at right. Tucker Majetic is the DH batting sixth. Then Kyle Wilson, Zach DiCarlo, Justin Murphy finishing out the lineup order for the Cougars. First pitch, a strike from Tyler Brown. Brown, a big 6'3" left-hander out of Clayton, North Carolina. Curveball drops in for strike 2. Brown on the year 1-0 in 3 starts. Has a 3.31 earned run average in 16 and a third innings. Has 14 strikeouts. 0-2 pitch for Maggs. Looks that one just misses outside. Good eye by Maggs. Maggs batting 200 on the year. Lays off that pitch as well, almost the exact same spot. And that one, Maggs thought it hit him, but umpire says stay here. Full count now for Mags. Mags laces a single into right center field. And he's aboard here to get things going for the Cougars.
The shortstop, number 3, Nate Tuck.
That'll bring up Nate Tuck. Tuck batting .267. Has 4 hits and 15 at-bats. Scored 3 runs. This one hit out to shortstop. And will be a double play. Unfortunate for the Cougars. So 2 away.
The third baseman, number 16, Chase McKinney.
I'll bring up Chase McKinney. I think a hit and run was on that last play, which led to the double play. So that'll bring up McKinney, who looks at strike 1. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. McKinney takes strike 2 right down the middle. One and 2 the count. Fouls that one out of play. This one grounded out to second base. Hall with the play for the 4-3 putout. So that'll be it for the Cougars. No runs, no hit, or 1 hit. No one left on base after the double play erased Mags. And after 1, Methodist leads 3-0 over Averett. And welcome back. Zach Epperson will lead it off here for the Monarchs. He's the DH here, batting in the number 8 spot. First pitch popped up into shallow right center field. Murphy there to make the catch on the grass for out number 1.
The second baseman, number 6, Wesley Hall. The pitcher, number 32, Kyle Ranatilla.
That'll bring up Hall. Little chopper foul down the third baseline. That one fouled. 0-2 the count. That one in the dirt. 1-2 the count. One and two the count. Trailer with the pitch. Breaking ball. Hit out into left field. Maggs underneath it. He'll make the catch for the out.
Returning to the top of the order.
That'll bring up Matthias Carter. Carter singled to lead off the game. That one fouled out of play. Strike two there to Carter. That one misses outside. 1-2 the count. Breaking ball hit out into right center field and dropped by DiCarlo. And will go down as an error.
The first baseman, number 19, Jacob Austin. I don't care how far you have to go for that. That hits you right in the middle.
So that'll keep the inning going here as Jacob Austin will step to the plate. That one in the dirt. Good stop there by Kyle Wilson behind the plate. Throw over to first. Carter back underneath the tag. In the dirt. 2-0 the count. That pitch in the dirt. 3-0 now. Fastball right down Main Street for strike one. Runner on the move. And doesn't matter. Ball four is the call.
The catcher, number 10, Alex Ketchler.
That'll bring up Catchler, who walked in his first at bat of the day. Pitch missed high. Ball stroked out into left center field. Maggs underneath it, makes the catch for the third out. Cougars able to work out of that jam with 2 on and 2 outs. We'll go to the bottom of the second when we return. It'll be Tanner Bradshaw, Andrew Lancaster, Tucker Majetic due up for the Cougars.
Going back to school is not just for the kids. Averett University has degree programs for working adults who want to pursue their bachelor's or master's online or on campus. Visit gps.averett.edu for more information.
Welcome back. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Averett trails Methodist 3-0. As the Cougars come to the plate, it'll be Bradshaw, Lancaster, Majetic here for Averett. Bradshaw facing off against Brown. First pitch, a call and strike. Breaking ball misses the outside corner, evens the count at 1-1. Ball chopped, just foul, down the third baseline. Bradshaw will step back in, 1-2 the count. Chopped out the shortstop. Carter has to stay back and play the hop, throw high. And it will be an error on Carter.
The right fielder, number 6, Andrew Lancaster.
So the Cougars gifted a runner here to lead off the bottom of the second inning, and that'll bring up Andrew Lancaster. Senior had a solid Game 1 performance, had 3 hits in 4 at-bats. He had 3 of Averett's 8 hits in the game. Also had pretty good game in Game 1 of the series yesterday. First pitch, a call and strike 1. That one right down the middle for strike 2. Breaking ball misses outside. One-two pitch in the dirt. 2-2 the count. This one hit up the middle by Lancaster. Sort of ricochets off the mound. Misplayed by Carter. So will be ruled as a fielder's choice for Lancaster, but an error on Carter. His second error of the inning. Misplayed it while trying to go to the second baseman. Sort of a weird play. Majetic now trying to lay down the bunt, but pushes it foul down the third baseline. Oh, 1 the count. Majetic showing bunt again. Fouls it. So 0-2 now. And swing and a miss. He'll go down on strikes.
The catcher, number 27, Kyle Wilson.
That'll bring up Kyle Wilson. Ball popped up out of play. Two aboard here for Wilson. 1 out. Bottom of the second. Wilson collected his first career collegiate hit back in game 1. That pitch in the dirt. Good block by Catchler behind the plate. 1-1 the count. Wilson looks at strike 2. Went 1 for 3 in game 1 earlier today. Fouls that one, stays alive. Ball gets out of play. Averett only 1 hit so far, had the leadoff single by Maggs back in the first inning. Even though they've got 2 on in this inning, thanks to part 2 of 2 errors. Little chopper foul. One and two still the count here to Wilson. Brown looks in. Lefty looks back the runners. And strike 3 looking as he'll go down. So it'll be up to Zach DiCarlo. As Brown has gotten 2 consecutive strikeouts here to put 2 outs on the board. DiCarlo 1 for 3 with a run scored in game 1 today. Takes ball 1 in the dirt. Pitch a little low. Ball 2 here to DiCarlo. Murphy on deck for Averett if DiCarlo can extend the inning here. And that one nearly hit DiCarlo. Had to twist out of the way. 3-0 the count. And that one misses outside. 4 straight balls to DiCarlo. That'll put the bases loaded here for Averett. That'll bring up the freshman, Justin Murphy. Murphy out of Inwood, West Virginia. Murphy only 2 at-bats on the year. 0 for 2. See if you can come up with a clutch hit here. Cougars down by 3. First pitch, strike 1. Methodist infield playing back to knock down the ball. Swing and a miss by Murphy. He's in an 0-2 hole here. That one just missed the outside corner. One and 2 the count to Murphy. In the dirt. Murphy not chasing, so works the count back to 2 and 2. After Murphy, it's back to the top of the lineup for Averett. If he could extend the inning here and reach. Two-two pitch from Brown. Strike 3 right down the middle, and that'll be it for the Cougars. They'll strand 3 here in the bottom of the second inning. We'll go to the third when we come back. Methodist leads 3-0.
Athlete impacts my overall experience a lot, just gaining a brotherhood with my teammates, and then with all the other teams, a big connection throughout all of athletics, and makes it fun to walk around campus and see everyone you know, and everyone comes out and encourages you at games, so it makes it a really fun environment.
And we start the top of the third inning. It'll be Criswell leading things off for the Monarchs. First pitch, a ball from Traylor. That one, another ball. Three balls, no strikes as Criswell looking to draw a walk here to lead it off for the Monarchs. Fastball across from Traylor as he tries to work the count back in his favor. Strike called. Criswell was on his way to first base. This one chopped through the left side. It'll be a leadoff single here for Criswell. His second single of the game.
The left fielder, number 3, Rob Wilkerson.
That'll bring up Wilkerson. Had the sac fly back in the first inning. Bunt on, they'll drop it down. Traylor picks it up. He'll have to go to first with it. Double clutches and then finally fires over there to get the out.
The center fielder, number 5, Clay Richardson.
So the one away and a runner at second base. That'll bring up Clay Richardson. Had the 2-run triple back in the first inning. Absolutely crushed it to left center field. Throw back to second base. Criswell back and plenty of time. Breaking ball, nice pitch from Traylor in there for strike one. Time called at the plate. Traylor with a nasty breaking ball. Swing and a miss there by Richardson makes it 0-2. A little chopper foul down the third base line. Oh, to the count. Swing and a miss. And Wilson will apply the tag as Richardson goes down swinging.
The right fielder, number 9, Christian Yarbrough.
That'll bring up Christian Yarbrough. Struck out looking back in the first inning to end that frame. Went for 2 for 4 in game 1, though. That pitch just missed right around the belt. Averett looking to try to steal game 3 of this 3-game series after dropping the first 2. Cougars lost 9-3 in game 1 on Saturday, as that pitch misses low and away. Had a 1-0 lead in game 1 of our doubleheader today, game 2 of that series. But Methodist able to score a few runs late, win at 4-1. Of course, the Monarchs ahead 3-0 in this one. 2-0 the count. Throw back to second base. Criswell and Murphy collided there. Honestly, you're not going to get that call, but I thought Murphy had the tag on him when Criswell kind of came off the bag after they collided. That pitch misses low. 3-0 the count. Fastball right down the middle. Yarbrough taken the entire way. 3-1. Ball popped up behind the plate and looks like it will get out of play. So full count now as Traylor's worked his way back from a 3-0 count. Fastball misses high, and Yarbrough will draw the walk.
Designated hitter, number 25, Zach Epperson.
That'll bring up Zach Epperson, popped out to second base to lead off the second inning. Fastball misses high and inside. Ball popped up over towards first base. Going out in foul territory, and Tanner Bradshaw makes the catch in foul territory to end it here for the Monarchs in the top of the third inning. They leave 2 on, but still have a 3-0 lead on Averett. We'll go to the bottom of the third when we come back.
I think being a student athlete impacts my overall experience a lot. Just gaining a brotherhood with my teammates, and then with all the other teams, a big connection throughout all of athletics, and makes it fun to walk around campus and see everyone you know, and everyone comes out and encourages you at games, so it makes it a really fun environment.
I think Averett's a special place because of the camaraderie amongst everybody. I feel like it's a lot of friendships that won't be broken throughout my life, and it gave me a chance to show my abilities in wrestling and in the classroom.
And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the third inning. Top of the lineup due up for the Cougars. It'll be Maggs, Tuck, and McKinney. Maggs will lead it off. He had a single to start the first inning before being doubled up on a little pop fly on a hit and run. First pitch, a called strike. Maggs looks at that one. It's in the dirt. 1-1 the count. Little chopper back to Brown. Fields it. Throw to first in time. Just gets the speedy Maggs.
The shortstop, number 3, Nate Tuck.
One away, that'll bring up Nate Tuck, who's 0 for 1 today. Tuck fouls his first pitch out of play to the right side. That one misses low and away. 1-1 the count. Brown, 3 strikeouts, all came last inning on the mound. Tuck shows bunt, pulls it back. Pitch misses out of the zone. 2-1 the count. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Ball hit out into shallow right center field. Hall back to make the catch on the grass.
The third baseman, number 16, Chase McKinney.
Hall very speedy defensively. Can get back. He's made a lot of really solid plays backpedaling into the outfield for this Monarchs defense. So 2 away for Chase McKinney. First pitch, a called strike. That one in there for strike 2. Oh, 2. That one misses outside. Trying to get McKinney to chase. That one in the dirt. Two-two pitch. Brown trying to find the outside corner. Just misses there. Runs a count full. That one popped up into right center field. Yarborough there to make the catch for the third out. So that'll be it for the Cougars here in the bottom of the third. We'll go to the fourth with Methodist still leading 3-0.
Being a student athlete at Averett University as well as a commuter, it has allowed me to meet so many more people and experience so many more things than I would have if I wouldn't have played softball here. It has also allowed me to make lifelong friendships that I'll cherish for the rest of my life.
Going back to school is not just for the kids. Averett University has degree programs for working adults who want to pursue their bachelor's or master's online or on campus. Visit gps.averett.edu for more information.
And welcome back. We go to the top of the fourth inning. Wesley Hall will lead it off here for the Monarchs. Flew out to left field in his first at bat of the game. First pitch fouled. That one drops in just a little low. Not sure where that one missed. Looked pretty good from up here in the press box. That one in the dirt. 2-1 the count. A little sharper out to third, or towards third, but great play by Tuck. Range in the hole from shortstop to make the play for the out.
Returning to the top of the order, the shortstop, number 8.
Get the speedy Hall. Very, very tough play. So one away for the top of the lineup. Matthias Carter coming to the plate. He's reached both times. Reached on a single and an error. Fastball across for strike one. Oh, and 2 the count. Breaking ball misses outside. 1-2. This one hit out to Murphy at second base. Throw in time for the out.
The first baseman, number 19, Jacob Austin.
Austin pokes this one up the middle, and it'll be a single here with 2 outs.
The catcher, number 10, Alex Kessler.
So Catchler at the plate. Sends this one into deep right field. Lancaster back, pedaling, and makes the catch in front of the scoreboard for the 3rd out. The Cougars go to the bottom of the 4th when we return. They trail 3-0. And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Tanner Bradshaw will lead it off here for the Cougars as they trail by 3. Bradshaw reached on an error back in the 2nd inning. First pitch a ball, second pitch a ball as well. Makes it 2-0 on the count. Averett still only 1 hit, the leadoff hit by Maggs back in the 1st inning. Brown's been working out of trouble since, as that one misses. So 3-0 here at the count to Bradshaw. And 4 straight pitches to Bradshaw leads to a walk.
Number 6, Andrew Lancaster.
So Lancaster reached on an error on a fielder's choice. First pitch, a strike to Lancaster. Lancaster pokes this one down the line in right field. Could be trouble, but it actually is going to be caught by Yarborough as it sailed on the foul side of the line. So Yarborough, great job running that ball down. Looked like that was going to hook over by the fence, and Yarborough able to track it down for a nice play in foul territory. So 1 away here for Tucker Majetic. Majetic struck out in his first at bat. Looks at strike 1 there. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Jeddick just gets a piece of that one, fouls it off. That one misses the zone. 1-2 the count. Bradshaw still at first. That pitch low. Runs the count to 2-2. Wilson due up next for the Cougars. Jeddick caught looking. That'll be strike 3 for out number 2.
27, Kyle Wilson.
So Kyle Wilson steps up to the plate. 0 for 1 today. Wilson pops this one up to shallow left field. And Wilkerson calls off Carter for the catch. And that'll be the third out. Still 3-0 your score. Methodist in front after 4 innings. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th inning. Tucker Criswell will lead it off here for the Monarchs against Traylor. Little check swing. They'll check down to first base. He did go around according to the field umpire. So strike 1 is the call. Criswell, a senior out of Tallahassee, Florida. And the pitch from Traylor misses low and away. 1-1 the count. Criswell sends that one down the line. It's going to be fair, just inside the bag, and he'll make his way to second for a stand-up double here to lead off the top of the 5th inning. Criswell's 3rd hit of the day in game 2. And 2 singles in his first 2 at-bats. Just perfectly placed that one just inside the third base bag. And he's aboard for Wilkerson. Wilkerson showing bunt, gets it down. Can be a tough play, but Traylor able to make it, finds Murphy covering first base for the Cougars, so the sack bunt moves the runner into scoring position.
Number 5, Clay Richardson.
One away for Clay Richardson. Richardson had the 2-run triple back in the first inning. He's also struck out. This one lifted to the gap in right center. Could be trouble. Lancaster gets back to make the catch, but it will score a run as he gets another RBI, his third of the game. So 2 away for Christian Yarborough. Yarborough 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk. First pitch in there for a strike. Breaking ball misses low and away from Traylor. This one roped into left center field. That'll drop in for a hit. Yarborough thought about 2, but will pull back. And it'll be a 2-out single for him.
The designated hitter, number 25, Zach Epperson.
That'll bring up Zach Epperson, who's 0 for 2 today. Runner on the move. Pitch inside. Throw down to second base. Errant. It'll be a stolen base and an error. So now the runner over at third base for Epperson. Here with 2 outs. 1-0 pitch from Traylor. This one hit and will be an RBI single down the third base line. Make it 4-0 Methodist. Correction, 5-0.
Yarborough's run, he would be second right now. I would assume he scored on that, don't you? I marked it as earned for now. I can back to change.
So Hall hits the first pitch out to left center field. DiCarlo there to make the catch for the third out, but not before Methodist tacks on 2 more runs here in the top of the 5th inning. They lead 5-0.
It helps that there's so many international students here at Averett, so hearing other people talk around campus with their accent makes it feel like you're not alone, and it feels like one big family, and I've grown so much since I came here.
And Zach DiCarlo will lead it off here for the Cougars in the bottom of the 5th inning. They trail by 5 runs here to Methodist in Game 3 of this series. First pitch to DiCarlo, misses low for ball 1. Averett trying to get one win here in this series. Still looking for their first win of the season. They've had some good games. Just haven't gotten those lucky breaks so far this year. 1-1 the count here to DiCarlo. That one in the dirt. Chopper found on the third base side.
That was the 70th pitch.
And strike 3 called on DiCarlo. Didn't agree with it.
For the second baseman, number 1, Justin Murphy.
So DiCarlo goes down, and Murphy will come to the plate. Murphy 0 for 1 today. Fastball misses high from Brown. Just over 70 pitches today. That one misses. 2-0 the count here to Murphy. Freshman looking for his first collegiate hit. And he's got it. Drops it in center field.
Returning to the top of the order, the left fielder, number 11, Jason Maggs.
And Jason Maggs comes to the plate. Maggs a swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt. Take strike 2. 0-2 pitch coming to Maggs. Chopper out to shortstop. Carter fields it, throws to second. Maggs beats out the throw to first, so just a fielder's choice to race the lead runner. And Maggs is aboard here with 2 outs. Nate Tuck at the plate, 0 for 2 today. One of the count. This one rolls out to Carter at shortstop. Tries to go to second, but the runner's safe.
I think he beats that down the line. What do you think? Think it's fielder's choice, shortstop? The catcher, or the third baseman.
So 2 aboard here for Chase McKinney.
What do you think, Kurt? What do you rule on
So McKinney steps in. 0 for 2. Fastball. Actually, might have been a changeup in there for strike 1. Another called strike. Oh, 2 pitch from McKinney. Fastball misses high. McKinney fouls that one off to stay alive. 1-2 still. And curveball misses outside. 2-2 the count here to McKinney. Cougars down by 5, trying to make some noise here in the bottom of the 5th. 2 runners on, and the heart of the lineup coming up. Ball popped up into shallow right center field. Hall back. He gives way to Yarborough, who makes the catch on the run for the 3rd out. And that'll be it for the Cougars here in the bottom of the 5th. Methodist gets out of it without allowing a run, and they hold a 5-0 lead on Averett as we go to the 6th. Go to the top of the 6th inning. Matthias Carter at the plate for the Monarchs. Trailer still on the mound for the Cougars, although there is some noise in the Averett bullpen. First pitch, a strike. Appreciate you tuning in to the Averett Sports Network's coverage of Averett baseball today. This one hit up the middle, hard shot, and it'll get through for a single for Carter. His 2nd single of the game.
The first baseman, number 19, Jacob Austin.
Jacob Austin coming to the plate. Singled up the middle in his last at bat, but we'll see if maybe the bunt's on here. Methodist loves to play some small ball. Runner on the move. Good throw down by Wilson, but not in time as Carter in there for the stolen base. And it was a strike on the call. So now we'll see if maybe they elect to sacrifice him over after the stolen base, get him to third. And Austin can't make contact, but he went around. Fastball misses high from Trailer. Carter, very speedy base runner. Came into the day with 9 steals, has a couple already today. Ball misses outside, 2-2 the count. Cougars have tried to keep an eye on him. When he's at second base, likes to dance around out there. Staying put for now. A little chopper out to Murphy at second. He'll make the play on the run for out number 1, but will move the runner over. So Austin can't get the sack down, but he does get the job done and moves the runner over. Here with 1 out. That'll bring up Catchler. Over 2 with the walk here in game 2 of our doubleheader. That one in the dirt from Trailer. George Ruse is the one warming up for the Cougars in the bullpen. This one smoked out into the gap in right center field. That's going to make its way almost to the warning track, and it'll be an RBI double for Catchler.
The third baseman, number 12, Tucker Criswell. Out walking.
So that'll bring up Tucker Criswell, who's 3 for 3 today with a double, 2 singles, and 2 runs scored. Breaking ball drops in for strike 1. Ball popped up, shallow right field. Murphy back in the grass and will make the catch for the second out.
The left fielder, number 3, Rob Wilkerson.
That'll bring up Rob Wilkerson. Wilkerson 0 for 0 in this game. He has a sac fly and 2 sac bunts. Swing and a miss for, actually got a piece of it. Foul ball, so strike 1. Fastball misses outside.
Pitch number 90 coming for Trey.
One count. And pitch number 90 coming for Trailer. Chopped out to Murphy at second base. Going to be a tough play. And it's going to be an infield single for Wilkerson. That'll move the runner over to third base here with 2 outs.
The center fielder, number 5, Player Richardson.
As it brings up Richardson, who's got 3 RBIs in the game.
He's going to be running here. He's 8 of 12 in the year. He's definitely running.
Still 2 outs, runners on the corners. Probably see the runner take off at first, and he does. Wilson will throw down. They'll cut it off halfway. So stolen base. This one popped up in foul territory over towards first base. Bradshaw giving chase, but it will get out of play just beyond the fence. So Richardson will have another shot here. 0-2 the count. Fastball misses high. One and 2 the count. Trailer looks in. That one in the dirt. Breaking ball away. Got away from him. This one poked foul down the right field line. Two and 2 the count here, 2 outs. We're in the top of the 6th inning. Methodist, the 6-0 lead. Looking to add to it. Chopper up the middle. Going to be a tough play, but Tuck ranges over and makes the throw for the 3rd out. So that'll keep another run off the board for Methodist, but Methodist leads 6-0. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th when we come back. And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Tanner Bradshaw will lead it off here for the Cougars. Swing and a miss. Tyler Brown still on the mound here for the Monarchs. Looking to go 2-0 on the season. Right now he's got a 6-run lead. Fastball right down the middle for strike 2. Fastball misses away. Breaking ball in the dirt right at the feet of Bradshaw. Lays off of it. 2-2 the count. Breaking ball. They're going to check down. He did not go around, says the field umpire. Breaking ball drops in, but not a strike. A little high, and Bradshaw will draw the leadoff walk here to start the bottom of the 6th for the Cougars.
The right fielder, number 6, Andrew Lancaster.
That'll bring up Andrew Lancaster. First pitch in there for a strike. That ball sent out to deep left field. Up against the wall, and Wilkerson makes the catch against the wall. Tough break for the Cougars. Lancaster just missed a home run. Not an easy park to hit a home run here. Very much of a pitcher's park, and he got a lot of that one, just maybe about 3 feet shy of a homer, and instead it's just a fly out. So one away. That'll bring up Tucker Majetic. Fastball misses inside. Two and 0 the count. And a strike called on Majetic. That one a little low. Majetic gets a piece of that one, makes it 3-2. And Majetic sends this one out of play to the left side.
Pitch number 100 for this kid coming
pitch number 100, and it's going to be chopped out. Criswell will go to second with it, get the lead runner on the fielder's choice.
The catcher, number 27, Kyle Wilson.
That'll bring up Kyle Wilson. So Wilson steps in. And a half swing, and he goes around.
I have to guess this is his last inning out there. They do have a pitcher warm. Or getting stretching, I should say. I don't know who it is.
And this one smoked, but right at the third baseman, Criswell. Snags it right out of the air for the third out.
So the Cougars in the bottom of the sixth, he was no runs, no hits, and one runner left on base.
So that'll be it for Averett here in the bottom of the sixth.
Epperson and Hall.
Cougars trail 6-0 over against Methodist.
I think being a student athlete impacts my overall experience a lot, just gaining a brotherhood with my teammates, and then with all the other teams, a big connection throughout all of athletics, and makes it fun to walk around campus and see everyone you know, and everyone comes out and encourages you at games, so it makes it a really fun environment.
It really allowed me to make the most of my experience at Averett. I don't think I would have had as good a time if I didn't get involved in the organizations and sport and everything else along with it. It's also allowed me to make lifelong friends from all different areas all over the world. I couldn't ask for anything better.
Going back to school is not just for the kids. Averett University has degree programs for working adults who want to pursue their bachelor's or master's online or on campus. Visit gps.averett.edu for more information.
And welcome back. We go to the top of the seventh inning. New pitcher on the mound for the Cougars. It's the senior, number 8, George Ruse. Comes in with an 0-1 record. 5.06 earned run average and 3 appearances, all in relief. Switched 5 1/3 innings with 4 strikeouts. It's allowed 3 earned runs on 7 hits and 2 walks. He will face off against Yarborough, who will lead it off here for the Monarchs. First pitch, a strike. So first pitch, a called strike right down the middle. Ruse comes back with a breaking ball. Catches Yarborough off guard. 0-2 the count. And strike 3, Yarborough goes down looking.
The designated hitter, number 25, Zach Epperson.
So Ruse notches his 5th strikeout of the season. And with 1 away, that'll bring up Epperson, the DH.
Hey, Will Walker, 29, is warming for Methodist down in the pen. I assume he's coming in next inning. Looks like 28.
That one fouled off the face of the umpire's mask. Strike 1. We'll resume here. Everybody okay? And that one is going to clip Epperson in the helmet.
The second baseman.
Breaking ball got away from Ruse. So that'll bring up Hall. Wesley Hall 0 for 3 here in game 2 of our doubleheader. But he's going to get his first hit of this game. Drops it in right field. Now 2 aboard here for the Monarchs.
Returning to the top of the order, the shortstop.
That'll bring up the top of the lineup here for the Monarchs. As Carter will step in. Carter has reached in 3 of his 4 at-bats in this game. And we will have a pinch runner. It'll be 14, Will Dagenhart, who pitch ran in game 1. So Dagenhart comes in at second base for Epperly. Hall over at first base. 1 out on the board here for Carter. Methodist with a 6-run lead, threatening to score again here in the top of the 7th. That pitch misses high. Yeah. And Garrett Van Allen is warming up in the bullpen for the Cougars should they need to go that route. But 1-0 count here to Carter. And that one's fouled back to the net as Ruse trying to work out of this jam. Ruse is a local product out of Danville. Went to George Washington High School. And we got another pinch runner. Casey Nichols will come on for Hall. Kind of a strange time to put in a pinch runner, but Nichols getting a chance to get in here, the sophomore out of Timberlake, North Carolina. And this one poked down the line in right field. That'll drop in. Likely will score a run. They're going to send Dagenhardt. So it will be a single and advance on the throw for Carter, but he will get an RBI on it. Cougars lucky only 1 run scored. That throw was not cut off and it was a little errant.
The first baseman, number 19, Jacob Austin.
Nichols advanced over to third base on the play. So 7-0 your score here, the top of the 7th. Ruse with the pitch. This one chopped over to McKinney. He'll come home with it, and he will tag out Nichols on the fielder's choice. Carter will advance over to third on the play. So runner still on the corners for Catchler. Smacked a double in his last at bat, drove in a run. Time called. This one hit out to right field. Lancaster giving chase. He'll make the catch on the run for the third out. Not before Methodist tacks on another run. They lead 7-0. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th when we return.
To the top of the 7th, there was 1 run on 2 hits, 2 runners left on base.
And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. New pitcher on the mound for Methodist. Number 26, William St. Leger, I believe, is Not sure on the pronunciation there, but we'll go with that. Apologize if it's incorrect. It's not on the pronunciation guide, so not 100% sure. But his first pitch is a strike here to Zach DiCarlo. DiCarlo pokes this one out to center field, and it's going to be caught out there for out number one.
Second baseman, number 1, Justin Murphy.
That'll bring up Justin Murphy. Nichols did stay in to play second base defensively for the Monarchs after coming in to pinch run, so he's out there now in the infield. One out for Justin Murphy. First pitch misses inside. Murphy got his first collegiate hit back in the 5th inning. Little single up the middle into center field.
Hey, your crew's down there. You see him?
2-0 the count here to Murphy. That pitch misses inside. 3-0 now. And the fastball misses high. Murphy will draw the walk.
Returning to the top of the order, the left fielder, number 11, Jason Maggs.
And that'll bring up Jason Maggs as the top of the lineup comes back to the order. So Murphy, good lead over at first base. Breaking ball drops in for strike one. Oh, 0-1 the count. Breaking ball drops in, strike two called. Oh, 0-2 the count. And that pitch inside, the snap down the throw to first base. But Murphy back in time. Pitch was a ball. 1-2 the count. That pitch outside. Max works the count back to 2-2. This one poked out into center field. That'll drop in for a hit. And Murphy's going to round second, go to third, and he will reach it safely without a throw over there. And Maggs gets his second hit of the ball game. He's got 2 of Averett's 4 hits today.
The shortstop, number 3, Nate Tuck.
And the Cougars have runners on the corners here for Nate Tuck. Tuck got a single in his last at bat. He'll poke this one over to second base. And the Cougars score on the RBI fielder's choice.
The third baseman, number 16.
As Nichols able to get the lead runner, but not in time on the throw to get Tuck on the double play attempt. So Averett on the board. That'll bring up Chase McKinney. Fastball in there for strike one. Kenny looks at strike two. That one misses. Low and inside. 1-2 the count. Here to McKinney. And he chops that one foul over to the third base side. That one misses. 2-2 the count. Averett would love to add another run in this inning if possible. Get him a little bit closer as that pitch in the dirt. Wild pitch will allow Tuck to get down to second base. Now he's in scoring position. And McKinney will draw the walk.
The first baseman, number 28, Tanner Bradshaw.
I'll bring up Tanner Bradshaw. He's reached every at-bat. Got 2 walks in his last 2 at-bats and also reached on an error today. So Bradshaw steps in and sends this one through the left side. They're going to send Tuck. It's going to be throw not in time, and he's got an RBI single. Bradshaw plates the second run of the day for the Cougars. And don't count them out just yet. Cougars back within 7-2 here.
The right fielder, number 6, Andrew Lancaster.
And the heart of the lineup here coming through. Lancaster smacked a shot to deep left field, and it took a great catch up against the wall by Wilkerson to
27 for Methodist.
time call it at the plate. Breaking ball misses high to Lancaster.
Got 2 guys warming down there. Looks like 17 and 27.
Lancaster pops this one up to right field, and the catch is made by Yarborough for the last out. So Cougars can't add any more, but they do score 2 here and get back within 5. They trail Methodist 7-2 as we go to the 8th inning when we return. And we go to the top of the 8th inning. Averett able to get back within 5 here of Methodist. Monarchs will send Criswell, Wilkerson, and Richardson to the plate this inning. Ruse still on the mound for the Cougars. That pitch inside, belt high for ball 1. This one sent out into shallow left field, but Tuck there out on the grass to make the catch from shortstop for out number 1. That'll bring up Wilkerson. Do have a new catcher in the game that started this inning for the Cougars, Dawson Hawk. Takes over for Wilson. That ball in the dirt. 2-0 the count here to Wilkerson. Singled and stole second in his last at bat. Little chopper out to Bradshaw at first. He'll take it himself and make the play for out number 2.
Now batting the center fielder, number 5, Clay Richardson.
Two away, that'll bring up Clay Richardson. Had a pretty solid day here in game 2. 3 RBIs, including a 2-run triple. Also had a sac fly back in the 5th. He'll send this one out to shallow right field. Lancaster on the run near the line and makes the catch for the 3rd out. So Ruse gets the Monarchs to go 1-2-3 here in the 8th. The Cougars will try to make some noise again. When they come to the plate, we'll be back for the bottom of the 8th inning.
I think being a student athlete impacts my overall experience a lot. Just gaining a brotherhood with my teammates, and then with all the other teams, a big connection throughout all of athletics, and makes it fun to walk around campus and see everyone you know, and everyone comes out and encourages you at games, so it makes it a really fun environment.
I think Averett's a special place because of the camaraderie amongst everybody. I feel like it's a lot of friendships that won't be broken throughout my life, and it gave me a chance to show my abilities in wrestling and in the classroom.
And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Cougars trail Methodist 7-2. Tucker Majetic will lead it off here for Averett. First pitch, a ball from the new pitcher, Stephen Eller, the freshman right-hander, 6'2", 205 out of Fayetteville. Homeschooled, local product there near Methodist. And he finds his zone there on the second pitch. So 1-1 the count here to Majetic. Majetic reached on a fielder's choice in his last at bat. He'll poke this one out into right field. That'll drop in for a base hit. So Majetic aboard here for the Cougars. That'll bring up Dawson Hawk, who came in as a defensive replacement last half inning. Hawk, sophomore out of Hopewell, Virginia. He's batting 1,000 on the year, 1 for 1. Maybe make it 2 for 2 here. Cougars could use some base runners. Hits it out to shortstop. Bobbled briefly, but still a 6-4-3 double play turned by Matthias Carter. So 2 away. That'll bring up Zach DiCarlo. That one misses for a ball. Ball popped up over in foul territory, and Eller unable to make the catch. So Eller looked like he lost that ball at the last second. I mean, he might have took his eye off the ball because DiCarlo was running down the baseline. DiCarlo's not a small guy, 6'2", 195. They were crossing paths right there on the first baseline. So anyway, it's just a strike. 1-1 the count. Pitch to Eller, from Eller, and misses for ball 2. Two and 1 the count. And that one across for strike 2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs for DiCarlo, and breaking ball just missed on the outside corner. Payoff pitch. Tough play. Took a tough hop on Criswell. And it'll be an infield hit for DiCarlo. That was a great play by Criswell even to stop that ball, much less try to almost make a throw, make it close. It hit the lip of the infield grass, and instead of chopping, scooted, and he was able to adjust in time. But the throw too long to make in time to get DiCarlo, who's got some speed. So that'll bring up Murphy here, who drew a walk and scored in his last at bat. Fastball across for strike 1 to Murphy. So Eller looking in, checks the runner DiCarlo over at first base. 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball drops in for a strike. So Murphy in an 0-2 hole here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th inning. Averett down by 5. Pitch way outside, trying to get Murphy to chase. He doesn't oblige. 1-2 now. After Murphy, it's back to the top of the lineup for Averett. Breaking ball catches him looking, and he'll go down on strikes. So that'll be it for the Cougars here in the bottom of the 8th inning. We'll go to the 9th when we return. Methodist leads Averett 7-2. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 9th inning. Averett trails Methodist 7-2. New pitcher on the mound for the Cougars. Garrett Van Allen, the junior right-hander, takes over. Little number up the middle. Tuck can't handle it. And it will be an error that will allow Yarbrough to reach here to lead off the top of the 9th.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 14, Will Dagenhart.
And Dagenhart will take over. He will continue on as the DH after pinch running, so he'll get his first at-bat of the game. Good lead at first base for Yarbrough. He will take off. And no throw on the wild. On the pitch outside. So a stolen base for Yarbrough. Ben Allen, junior, out of Danville, went to Tunstall High School. He's a junior, but he has not played baseball until this year. And bunt dropped down. And nobody covering first until too late. Will be a bunt base hit.
The second baseman, number 2, Casey Nichols.
So runners on the corners here. That'll bring up Nichols. His first at bat after coming in. And he'll poke an RBI single out to right field. Make it 8-2 in favor of the Monarchs.
Returning to the top of the order, the shortstop, number 8, Matthias Carter.
So top of the lineup now for Methodist as Carter comes back to the plate. 3 singles in this game. Swing and a miss there for strike 1. Van Allen on the year. This is his second appearance. Pitched 1 inning, gave up 1 run on 1 hit. Does have 2 strikeouts in that inning. Breaking ball misses high. One count, pitch on the way, swing and a miss. That pitch inside. 2-2 the count. Sun starting to set here at Owen Fulton Field. Big shadow across the infield. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. So Carter goes down. Only 1 away here for Jacob Austin. That pitch low for ball 1. Methodist 8 runs on 15 hits today, taking advantage of 3 Averett errors. This one sent out to center field. DiCarlo there to make the catch. They won't test his arm, and they'll stay put. So 2 away here.
The catcher, number 10, Alex Ketchler.
That'll bring up Alex Ketchler. Ketchler grounded into a fielder's choice. Breaking ball, nice curveball in there for strike 1 from Van Allen. This one hit up the middle, going to get through, and looks like it'll be an RBI single. But DiCarlo comes up with a throw, but not in time. So make it 9-2 in favor of the Monarchs. First pitch of ball to Criswell. Criswell fouls that one out of play. Makes the count 1-1. Breaking ball misses low and away. That one hit the deep left field. And Maggs makes the catch on the warning track for the third out, but not before Monarchs tack on 2 more runs to get those runs back. They lead 9-2. Averett coming into a bat for the last time, down by 7. And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Averett trails Methodist 9-2. Pinch hitter coming on for the Cougars. It's Dante George. He's grabbed a bat, the lefty from Delaware. Looks at ball 1 from Eller. Braxton Eads has a bat as well on the on-deck circle. George swing and miss at that off-speed pitch. Breaking ball in there for strike 2. 1-2 the count. And a swing and a miss for strike 3, so George goes down. That'll bring up Braxton Eads, freshman out of Hurt, Virginia. Ball 1 to Eads. He's normally a pitcher, but he does have 2 at-bats on the year. He's 0 for 2. Big swing and a miss there by the lefty. Eads gets a piece of that one, fouls it back. One-two pitch. And a swing and a miss. Eads will have to run it out as it's in the dirt. They'll finish it off for the 2-3 putout on the strikeout swinging. That'll bring up Chase McKinney.
Third baseman, number 16, Chase McKinney.
Breaking ball drops in for strike one to McKinney. That one in there for strike two. 0-2 the count. Pitch from Eller. Fastball misses high. And a little number off of Eller's glove and gets underneath the glove of Nichols. So we'll go down as a hit for McKinney. Tough play for Nichols after that ball was touched by the glove of Eller. He kind of jumped up and touched it and messed with the trajectory of it. Nichols unable to recover. So a 2-out base hit. That'll bring up Tanner Bradshaw. Breaking ball in there for strike one to Bradshaw. Breaking ball in there for strike two, right on the same spot. Bradshaw laying off the off-speed pitch outside. High fastball. Inside for ball two. 2-2 the count. Lancaster due up next for the Cougars. If Bradshaw can keep the inning going. Pitch from Eller. And Bradshaw chops that one foul to stay alive. We appreciate you tuning into the Averett Sports Network today for our doubleheader coverage of Averett baseball. Be sure to click the like button. Two-two count, and Bradshaw turns on this one, sends it down the left field line. That'll drop in. Bradshaw with at least a double. They'll hold up McKinney at third. And the Cougars not going away quietly here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 6, Andrew Lancaster.
So Lancaster coming to the plate. Hasn't fared well necessarily in this game, but the last two games prior to this one, he's had some pretty solid at-bats. Went 3 for 4 in game one earlier today and reached on an error in his first at-bat of this game, but has popped up in the last 3 at-bats. One of those being the catch up against the wall in left field by Wilkerson. Breaking ball nearly clips Lancaster on the elbow pad, but misses for ball one. 1-0 the count. Pitch from Eller on the way. This one hit up the middle. That'll score at least one. They'll hold Bradshaw at third. So RBI single here by Lancaster. Adds another run to the scoreboard for the Cougars. Makes it 9-3. That'll bring up Tucker Majetic, who singled in his last at bat. That one misses for ball one. Make it 2-0. Three and 0 now. Majetic laying off that pitch, but it is a called strike. 3-1. And Majetic pops this one up out into left field, and that'll be it as Wilkerson will grab it. And Methodist takes game 3 of the series, game 2 of the doubleheader, 9-3. So Methodist gets the sweep here in the 3-game series.
Averett thanks you for attending today's game.
Methodist wins 9-3 with the help of 16 hits on the day. That'll be it for us here on the Averett Sports Network. Thanks for tuning in to our doubleheader today. Be sure to follow all the latest news in Averett athletics at averettcougars.com and follow us on social media at AverettUCougars. I'm Drew Wilson. For everybody here in the press box, we'll catch you next time, and as always, go Cougars.
This has been a production of the Averett Sports Network.